Believe it or not, cash flow is far much better than cash accumulated. Let me just put that on the board, okay? As you hit that like button and as well you subscribe if you have not subscribed. We can talk of cash flow, okay? And we can talk of what to call cash accumulated. Cash accumulated. And that's what I'm saying, this one is the king. Cash flow is far much better compared to the cash accumulated. What the heck on earth do I even talk about? What am I even talking about? Okay, fine. Let's have the anatomy of these two things, okay? So that we understand what does the cash flow means, that what is far much important compared to the cash accumulated, and how you can be able to achieve the cash flow compared to the cash accumulated. You see, most of the people how or grew up or how they were brought up, they were told to save. You remember that mentality? Hey, save. Once you get job or once you get employment or once you start your own business, save and save and save. To save it, simply set aside a certain amount of money for the purposes of making sure that just in case a BS happens, you can be able to do what? To rely on that. They never speak they never speak the language of investing or going beyond savings for you to invest, meaning to grow that money. Remember one thing, it takes time to make money. It takes time and effort to make money, but brains to keep it. You also needs a lot of knowledge to actually grow that particular money. This needs discipline to actually retain that money, but you need knowledge to grow that cash that you have. So when you grew up with this mentality of savings, it means that it's a mentality of storing, okay? It's a mentality of storing, or should I say accumulating, okay? So you grew up with the mentality of accumulating is to stock, okay? You can also say about stocking. You keep money somewhere, you throw it in a bank, you want, let's say 100 G's or 100K, okay? Let's say you want 100K, you deduct all your deductions, maybe say you are left with say 45K. If you're left with 45K every month, you're throwing in 45K in a bank, you're throwing 45K in a bank. You ask for that balance, then you see, wow, my balance is quite decent. See, that is cash accumulated, okay? And we are saying it's not that pleasing compared to the cash flow. Cash flow is the king, and I'm going to show you how you can attain the cash flow instead of the cash accumulated. Have you ever heard of somebody talking about you run broke while investing? You become broke while investing, or you spend your savings to a point whereby you actually become broke because you are investing. This is whereby you go drain your coffers of savings and then you're throwing in that money into the investments to a point whereby you're even left with zero in terms of the cash accumulated. Why are you doing that? You're doing that now to transition the cash accumulated to what we call the cash flow. First of all, what is a cash flow? A cash flow is simply that cycle of money getting in with, okay, fine, this is money. Okay, this is money. You channel this money into this particular door, okay? And then here you have a system, okay? You have a system which we can call it a vehicle, or you can call it an investment, okay? And this is simply what manufactures money. Allow me to use that now figuratively, manufactures money. So you pump in your cash, though now this is the inlet of that particular system that you have. You throw in that money there into that particular system. This can be MMF, can be bills, can be bonds, can be index fund, can be a business, can be anything, okay? You throw in money, and then what gets out, this is outlet, okay? This outlet here, whatever that money gets in, they get manufactured. It's like should I say it's like let me just call it the mating zone of the money. Allow me to use that term, and I'm sorry. Now what happens, the money gets in, they make some baby money, then what flows out is the baby money, okay? What flows out is the baby money. Now this baby money that flows out from the parent money, this is the parent money, okay? This is the parent money. These are your excuse me, these are your savings. We call them the active income, the money that you actually made through trading your time, skills, and energy. You put it in a system whereby you provide an environment where this parent money, okay, they can actually have their own daddy mommy time, and then they give the baby money. The baby money is what you commonly call it a passive income. Are we together? So this passive income, this is what happens now. See, you can actually eat the baby money Yeah, you can actually survive on the passive income. This is where now you buy your nice to have. This is where now this money is what now you use to purchase your nice to have, living that particular elegant place. Why? Because your parent money is already in this particular system, and you can actually get it out before he gives you the outlet. This is when you withdraw your money back from, say, in an investment. Say if you have shares, you can actually sell them, get back your money, and of course it comes with other money on top of that. So when we talk about the cash flow, we are looking at this kind of a structure. Money comes in into this particular system. The money have the daddy mommy time. Then after that, they make the cash flow, which is the baby money, the passive income. Then that's what we get out. It is the what? The cash flow. But now, what's the problem, Joseph? Now, when we talk about the cash accumulated, the cash gets in here. This is not an environment that provides, this is not a so good environment for the baby mommy time or for the daddy mommy time here. The cash gets in. Now we are discussing the cash accumulated. The cash gets in into that particular system. This system is not really a vehicle. It's not really an investment. It's actually a sort of like a what? Oh my goodness. It's like it's like a vacuum kinda. It's like a vacuum kinda. It's like nothing goes on inside there. Nothing can replicate, nothing can support. It's like a Mars. You see, if you go to Mars, that's what they say. They cannot support life. So there is no life here. So there is no daddy mommy time here. So no baby money is coming out. This is cash accumulated. And actually this cash that is being accumulated here is being eaten away by a certain bug called the inflation. So once you understand the concept of not having the cash accumulated, but you can have the cash accumulated, but now you're channeling the cash accumulated into a system that can actually provide a very nice good time with the mommy daddy time. I don't know why I'm just loving saying the daddy mommy time. Then they can give you the baby money. Now that baby money is the one now you use to actually do what? To actually have the cash flow. Now this cash flow, it is what we say cash is king. You know, now that cash flow is what you actually use to fund your lifestyle. You can buy that, you can buy the other one, you can actually finance for that, you can buy the nice to have things, you can grab that iPhone, you can grab that Gucci thing, you can grab that thing that you'd like to get. And the most amazing thing is this. Now, see, the baby money is there and also the parent money is there. So you eat the baby money or the passive income, and of course, the parent money is still within this particular system. Are we together? And that way, you are actually, assuming that you are not hitting this baby money, what do you think will happen as a cash flow? You can actually channel back. The baby money comes out from this particular end, then you can channel that baby money back to now as a what? You can channel that baby money now as a parent money. Now that parent money makes another baby money. Let's say now this is baby, this is now baby generation 2. Now the baby generation 2 comes in. Again, you don't have time to eat that baby money generation 2. You pump it back, gives back the baby money generation 3. You pump it back, it goes like that, generation 4, generation 5. You can just imagine the crazy thing that will happen within a period of time. And this is simply what we call the compound interest, okay? The compound interest. And this is why the Albert Einstein said it's one of the wonders of the world. It's actually the 8th wonder of the world. That's what he said. You can go check it out, the saying or the probable, whatever the thing it is. That was exactly he said. Now, see, now, whenever you're doing this now, okay, you remember there is a saying that says that how can I say this? The consistency wears out resistance. Yeah? How is it? Does it go? Consistency wears out resistance. Like the bag is eating your money, but the number of baby money you're making, either from F1, F2, F3, F4, or whatever, it's actually outshining or actually outsmarting, if that the name exists, that bag that is actually eating your money if it was to be accumulated in this particular section here. So when you understand that concept, it is the simplest concept that you can use to actually grow your money and also make sure that at least you are living on the cash flow and the parent money is still there. Now let's go back to the title of our video. The cash flow or cash flow is far much better compared to the cash accumulated because of such factors or such parameters. They are the ones that helps you to understand I ain't supposed to do this, but I'm supposed to do the other, because the end result will be far much better. And please, I know it is very hard for you to shake off some of the beliefs and the characters that has been inculcated in you from where you were born from. Probably you grew up with this, what we call the financial traumas or the money traumas, that you are told that the money doesn't grow on trees. So you grew up understanding or thinking that this money is like an animal which has never been seen. It's a crazy animal. It's a da-da-da-da and such kind of a thing. You don't have to necessarily behave or view it from that perspective. Why? Because it is actually in plenty. And it's quite funny if you tell somebody that money is in plenty, because people tend to think that money is in scarcity. No, it's not a scarce commodity. It's all over the place. Let's say this, learn to appreciate the fact. I had somebody who used to tell me back then that, hey, Joseph, never say that there is no money. Just say you don't have the money. It is good not to make a conclusion for other people and tell them that there is no money. Just say, hey, you don't have the money, because, hey, if you don't, then someone has. That's the reality. So once you understand this, then you'll be able to do something. Please try to kick off. I know it's not a thing that you can just wake up one day and do away with the software that you have for the, let's say, 30 years, 40 or 50 years, depends on when you're watching this video. But it's something that you can actually inculcate in yourself. You can actually unlearn, okay, so that you can do what? To relearn. Yeah. That's why I always tell people, just love to unlearn at times so that you can relearn and you can get a whole new concept. It's a hard thing, I assure you that. It is easier said than done. That's very true. But if with time you can actually have that character, slowly, by anyway you interact with the people who are investing, interact with the people who have that mentality, and that way you can be able to have this concept of not just having the cash accumulated, but you can try to actually transform that cash into the cash flow that will actually grow. Whew. Now that is the end of this particular video. It's quite a short one. Anyway, the point remains that we don't have to talk a long video just to put a point across there. This is Good Joseph. In case you're watching me for the first time, make sure that you hit that like button, make sure that you subscribe, turn notification bell on, and leave me a comment on the comment section. Because I do believe just like an iron sharpens another iron, so do we learn from each other. For now, it's a goodbye and see you in the next one. Oh, and by the way, in case you need my booklets, I still have them. Books on MMF, bills, bonds, shares or stocks, circles, whatever, rates. If you need them, copies are there. And each copy is only 280 shillings and you can get yours, okay? Grab that number, shoot me a call. For now, it's a goodbye. See you in the next one.